Hello Gemini, Sun, Moon and Rising. Thank you so much for coming for your spiritual ascension reading. This is about us looking at your initiations and what you're going through, how you are ascending on the spiritual path through the chakras. And we're also going to look at the blocks that you're facing and how to overcome it. And we're going to look at the gifts that is also emerging for you because of this initiation and this ascension path that you're going through. And then we'll end it all with the overall advice. All right, so divine spirits, for the Gemini collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, please, what spiritual initiations are they going through? I'm gonna take 3 cards, please. All right, thank you so much. All right, Temple of Carnelian. Okay, here are 3 cards for the Geminis. Okay, so these are the initiations you're already going through or you're about to go through on your spiritual ascension. You have the Temple of the Carnelian, you have the Goddess of the 10,000 names, and then you have the Lunar Queen. So I'm going to read them because I don't want to miss out anything. So I feel like Gemini comes in 3 decans, so it's split in 3 because some of you are, it's different for all of you, is what I'm saying. So whichever one resonates, you could be going through all of these initiations all at once as well, but one should definitely be how do you call it, one is definitely pertaining to you and you would feel it. Okay, let's start with the Temple of Carnelian here. What ascension path that is. So for the group that is connecting to the Temple of Carnelian, is entering the fierce belly of Sekhmet. You have such strength within you. It is time to trust in your own boldness and courage. Taking risks that feel true to your heart and engaging in practices that make you feel truly and genuinely alive, embodied, and more of yourself. Even if not always comfortable, are going to help you to live the life, all right, that you were born to live. So I feel like, knowing a little bit about Sekhmet and you going through this, initiation with her, you are really just basically facing that fierce energy, which is very apparent in what I just read. That courage, the boldness, that fire, that venomous fire. I feel that's what I felt I had. Like, it's like you spit it and you don't have time to be held back by anybody or anything. You are ruling and cutting your path, and you are courageous and bold at it. You are fierce. You are the warrior energy. That is the energy that is embodying you. You're becoming stronger and tougher within yourself in so many ways that you never imagined you could even be. So this is a beautiful initiation of strength, I feel, that is embodying you, and fearless energy, fearless in a fearful way, where you even could be intimidating to people, or you could scare people that are not standing in their power way, because you are going to be exuberating so much power and confidence and that fierceness that is like that warrior energy. Like, bring it on. What you got, it's fire, and I like that. So let's look at the next group of you, the Goddess. So for the next initiation, for the second group here, is the Goddess of 10,000 names. Is endless emanations of the priestess. Isis with many names, forms, association, and expressions is referred to as the Goddess of 10,000 names. A name holds power. It defines and energizes or limits. The name, faces, and roles that you play are just one part of your being, yet you exist beyond them. Beloved initiate, as a vast being, you are currently realizing that you are not limited by previous identities you held. Instead, you are becoming more of your whole self. Enjoy the uncovering of even more of you. So I feel like your initiation is you know, basically what it said is showing you all the other sides of you. It's like one time I was telling my friend, you know, why I called myself the deity, you know, Adjwoa, the mystical deity, right? And the reason why I brought in the word deity into my name is because I knew that I was a goddess incarnate, or I knew that I was born with God essence in me, and so I wanted to function from the highest form of myself. So by me calling myself the deity, I literally initiated myself and remembering my power and opening the door to the divine essence that is within me. So what do you call yourself? What have you called yourself before? Who are you trying to become? What are you embracing? What goddess bloodline is running through you? If you call yourself that name, you are invoking the very essence of that power within yourself. And I feel like this is what it's talking about. You seeing the multi faces, the multi energies, the multi gods, the multi things, aspects of yourself, the different, you know, beings of who you are. And as a Gemini, I know that you already battle with different aspects of yourself. You know, everybody thinks of you as a fickle being, but if you want to look at it in the higher level, it's talking about you being able to function from different versions of yourself. And this is what is becoming even more heightened on your spiritual path. You are who you say you are. If you say you are all, you are all. You are wholesome. You are calling in all these energies, and you're realizing that it's all different aspects of yourself. And this is the initiation that you're going through. You're starting to see yourself in all things. You're starting to see that you are whole, and you are also the many. You know, you are all of it. You are whole, and you are also the many, and whatever you call yourself is what you are for a moment, and that doesn't define you and lock you in. You can change whenever you want to, and nobody should make you feel bad, and you should not be feeling weird because maybe you called yourself Sekhmet in a year, and then now you call yourself Amun-Ra in the next year. You know, so because it's all about the energies and where you're going, and your growth is calling in all of these powers. All right, so that's kind of where you are. So you're embracing all the different faces that you are, and I really like that, my Gemini. It's time to just step into that power, right? It's that time you've stepped into it, probably embraced it, and you understand it. So this may be resonating, or you are already feeling this. Okay, so let's look at the last group of initiation and what you're going through on your spiritual growth here, my Geminis. The Lunar Queen. Okay, so the Lunar Queen initiation is all about she of the celestial crescent. This is a deep feminine wisdom that recognizes the importance of cycles of rest and replenishment as essential balancing to our actions of power and demonstration. You are asked to follow this replenishment for yourself now, trusting that you are in a cycle of creation that is about to shift into a new phase. Release and enjoy the process without having to control or force it. So I feel like definitely it's what it's saying that I read, in a way that you are learning to sit down and allow things to happen. You know, you are embodying an aspect of your divine feminine energy within yourself, whether you are masculine or not, that is allowing you to take actions, but also find time to sit there and allow things to come to you. You're learning to balance these aspects within yourself, the feminine receiving and the masculine actions. So this is beautiful upgrade that is happening. This is more power to the divine feminine, which I also feel like this is bringing you more gifts. This is bringing you more relaxed time. This is taking you off the edge of being agitated and always like wondering what you want to get, You're becoming more relaxed into your powers and accepting it and nourishing it and allowing it to grow within you in a very powerful way. You know, so like I said, this could come separate for all of you, but some of you may be going through all these initiations combined. So, you know, take whichever one is resonating for you, my Geminis. We're going to move on to how this initiations is affecting you on the chakra level, my Geminis. Okay, how it's expressing through your chakras. Okay, I'm gonna pull 7 cards here. That's it. Pick 7 cards here. All right, it's affecting you on your sacral chakra, your crown chakra, your third eye chakra, your throat chakra. Yeah, more throat chakra. What we have here, heart chakra and another heart chakra. Okay, so let's see how this is expressing itself through your chakras, starting with the lowest to the highest here. I am seeing that this is really affecting your relationships. You embodying this feminine aspect and also this fierce, bold aspect within your spiritual path is coming out in a way that, wait, do I have 7 cards here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I knew I had 7 cards. Okay. Yes. I see. So this ascension that is going on through the divine feminine, I'm not surprised to see that it's really affecting you on the sacral chakra, because the sacral chakra is like the moon energy. It's feminine to me, and so this is like affecting your intimacy, right? Your freedom and being accepting and trusting yourself when you are coupling with someone, because it's like you've learned how to stand up for yourself, right? Because this fierce energy here of Sekhmet and you embodying different aspects, you've learned how to maneuver yourself, when to play feminine, when to play masculine in your relationships. You've learned how to balance that. That's what is happening because of this ascension. You know when to act and when not to act. You know when to retrieve and when to not retrieve. You know when to play different roles in your relationships now. And I really like that you are accepting this, and this is setting you free in a whole path, in a whole different way that is very, very powerful. You're trusting yourself more, that you can play different roles when you need to play different roles. And I really like that. It is strengthening your relationships, I feel, you know, in a more accepting and intimate way and more powerful. You're connecting on a higher level here. Looking at how this is affecting your heart chakra, you are definitely learning balance. You're definitely becoming more harmonious because you know how to shift. You know how to adapt, which is natural to you, and it's now more emphasized through more fierce energy and you becoming more receptive. So now you are becoming more stable, more harmonious within yourself. You know, you are fluid, you are more peaceful, you know, you're balanced emotionally. Like I said, it's hinting on the fact that you definitely know how to act in relationships. You definitely know how to play different faces when you need to, different beings when you need to accommodate the situation. Your desires are being fulfilled because you know how to relax and, you know, stay true to what you're passionate about. You are enjoying yourself more because of this. This is coming out in the sense of freedom. It's coming out in you feeling more fulfilled and, you know, like having fun whilst you are going after your desires or living the life from your heart space. You know, very more passionate life, more freer life. I feel like you dance, you go out dancing, you have fun, you enjoy yourself, you listen to music, your heart is more childlike, more free, you don't feel caged because you feel a sense of freedom here. And it's because you are allowing yourself to be who you want to be when you want to be without, you know, second guessing yourself, without feeling bad, because you can change. You're adaptable and you are learning to have fun with that. I really like that. It's making you more stable. You're becoming more harmonious with people and, you know, going with the flow at the same time here, my Geminis. Looking at how this is being expressed through your throat chakra, obviously your communication is on point, which you naturally have, but now it's like you are expressing it on, you know, in a way that is more like give and take, which I feel like you naturally know how to do, but you're sharing on a deeper level. You're connecting with them, you're truly listening, and you're truly also speaking from the heart space. You know, you're expressing yourself without putting anybody down, but you are saying your truth, all right? And you're exchanging the energies through language, through communication, you know, with these higher levels of, you know, you being bold and all these energies that you're going through your initiation. Your communication being on point means that, you know, you don't have to say too much. You say what you need to say, and everything that you say is the right thing. it makes sense. You're communicating your truth, you are speaking clearly, you're understanding, and you're listening. So your communication skills is like on point. It's truly on point. It is saying what it needs to say, when it needs to say it. How you express it is all very powerful. It is spiritually uplifting. It is clear. It is powerful. It's all that it needs to be. This is high level of communication, you know, and throat chakra, you know, awakening. I see that your vibration gets really like rises high through you listening to the right type of music. Some of you may even be wanting to, you know, play some musical instruments because you know how powerful that is. You know the type of music that you need to listen to help you raise your vibration. I feel like naturally sound is doing some wonders to your vibrational energy, to the point that you know it and you use it to your advantage as well. This is, you know, like your music palette is also changing. Maybe you used to listen to a lot of hip-hop, now you listen to jazz, you listen to, I mean, your music is changed. It's like a vibrant like palette of different varieties, because you know how to use it to change and manipulate your vibration to the point that you are making it work for you. Some of the music is bringing you messages, some of it is raising your vibration, some of it is telepathic messages. I mean, you're using sound. You're using sound to push out this powerful energy of, you know, being bold and, you know, expressing yourself. And, you know, you're probably, some of you are even sending music to people that is telling them what you want to say, and it's right on point, and it's just so powerful. I love this upgrades, my Geminis. I'm looking at your mind here, and it's on cloud 9. It's on fleek, especially when you meditate. A lot of you are meditating and you're seeing images. You're seeing images. Your clairvoyance is opening up because of these upgrades. You are using your mind to your advantage because you are flexible. You're using your imagination and you're learning a lot because of this initiation. You know how to use your mind to push you into the space that you need to be through powerful imagination. You probably imagined the situation before you spoke. You saw it before you spoke. You meditating a lot, and you seeing your clairvoyance is opening up to everything. You're learning a lot because of these upgrades. And you know, the crown has become more open in the fact that you are starting to see miracles unfolding in your life, because you're standing true to your power. You're bold now with your spirituality. Your faith is strengthening because you're seeing things happening. Things are being revealed to you through your meditation, through your mind, through your third eye chakra. You know you're being supported. You can feel the spiritual presence around you. You believe in miracles because you're seeing things happen in your life. And it's all because you have more faith and more spiritual connection to the divine. You know, and so this is how this is expressing itself. You are filled with so much hope. You know you're being supported. You don't bother on fear anymore. You are a fierce warrior. You're standing firm, and you're learning to receive the miracles that divine brings to you. You are embracing this divine feminine energy within yourself. I really like how this is expressing itself in your life. Let's move on to the obstacles that Ganesha is going to be helping you to overcome, my Geminis, on this spiritual ascension path at this time. It's a deity that helps remove obstacles on your ascension path. So Divine God Ganesha, please give the Gemini collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, what they need to overcome here on the ascension path. Thank you so much. Alright. We're gonna go with concentration. You're having a hard time concentrating. That's obvious, you guys. personal transformation and spiritual quests. Okay, so right off the bat, the message that I'm getting is your big obstacle is you have a problem with concentrating on your transformation that is helping you on your spiritual journey. Maybe this could be as simple as being able to concentrate during meditation, or or even as not knowing which path you want to use for your spiritual growth and practices that you need to be focusing on, and how you're expressing all that even to your physical life and what you're doing. Okay, both on the spiritual path and on the physical path. If you have problem concentrating on one thing at a time that is helping you to transform on your spiritual journey, then that's a problem, right? Because this is affecting you on a personal level. So it is highly important that you figure out, prioritize what you want to focus on, which path you want to use. If it's meditation, then stick with meditation. If it's this and that and that and that, then get organized and concentrate and focus on that at a particular time, and go through that process and allow the transformation to happen to you so that you can move on your spiritual quest. Some of you are having a hard time, I feel, also like following through with your spiritual quest, period, because you get distracted with other things. I also feel like there is a deep transformation that is happening that probably you interfere because you're not allowing it to happen to you. Some of you have a hard time understanding that when you're on a spiritual path, all that is happening is personal transformation all the time. Going through that death phase, the beginning phase, the rebirth, that phase, all that. Things changing, constantly transforming within yourself. And if you resist the personal transformation that you need to make, maybe you need to give up drinking, for instance, and you know that if you drink, it affects your dreaming. Maybe you don't remember your dream and you cannot make that change. You're holding yourself back from your spiritual quest and transforming in a way that is going to uplift you. So it's a problem of you concentrating and focusing on the transformation that needs to happen so that you can be on your spiritual quest and upgrade easily without you holding your own self back, from lack of focus or from lack of accepting what needs to change on a physical level too, so that this growth will happen. Your obstacle is all of this stuff that is impeding on your spiritual quest. And some of you, I also feel like you bother between, do you want to be on a spiritual quest or not? You go back and forth with yourself, and you have a hard time embracing the transformation that comes with your spiritual quest. So then you lose focus. So it could be any of this that is impeding your spiritual growth, and Ganesha wants you to start paying attention to this, okay? That's what I'm seeing here. Let's move on to the spiritual gifts that are emerging because of your spiritual initiation and ascension. Or this could be happening to you already, or is about to happen to you. It's about to emerge, okay? Whichever resonates, my dears. Alright, spirits. What spiritual gifts are emerging for the Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising on their spiritual ascension, please, and thank you. I'm going to take that. They wanted to. And then I'm going to go with the extra 2 cards that I want to pull. Thank you so much, spirits. So, messages from spirit. You have this clairaudient gift that is opening up for you. Psychic journaling, obviously. Impressions versus expressions. Okay. So these are the gifts that are emerging for you or that you already have. Okay, that is enhancing because of this initiation and this process. The first spiritual gift that I'm seeing here is the message from spirit. Messages from spirit, you're constantly in connection and listening and hearing things from spirit, okay? Most definitely, like I said, it's all about your clairaudience here. You are hearing spirit clearly, You ask a question, you take the deep breaths and you listen, and it comes. So you are that messenger. This is what is imagined, which is heightened clairaudience, right? The psychic journaling to me is very simple. Anytime you put a pen to paper, spirit sets in and start to give you messages. You could be a writer. You could be writing spiritual books that empower people, teach people things. But the more you write and practice this journaling, the more you become powerful. Your messages and information come through you writing. So it's a gift that is already there or that is emerging. And I know for Gemini, this naturally comes. So with your spiritual upgrades, it's strengthening and becoming more spiritual, more powerful. Your words hold so much power because you're hearing and you're writing what spirit wants you to write. Your soul probably takes the seat soon as you put a pen to paper. That's what's happening here. You can become a powerful writer, a powerful, somebody that has a book that publishes it and makes money off of it, and it helps people on their spiritual path. Impressions versus expressions here. So this card here is, this gift here is talking about what you do with the message that comes to you. When spirit shows you something through a dream, or shows you images or synchronicities, or just you hearing words from spirit, it is up to you as the sensitive medium and spiritualist that you are to figure out how you're going to convey this information, how you're going to express it to the masses. And that is an act that you are developing and honing in to the point that is going to make you that powerful communicator. Essentially, you guys have the gifts of really becoming that bold with your expression, bold and fierce with your communication here. All right, that is essentially the gift that I feel is emerging for you guys, my Geminis. You would be that author, you will be that public speaker, that communicator, that writer, that blogger, that all that says what needs to be heard, and with diplomacy, with that sensitivity and that powerful energy of spirit speaking on paper, and even through math, words, whatever you're doing, your communication is what spirit is bringing out in you, where you are using your voice. You're going to use your writing skills and your communication skills to really express spiritual knowledge to everybody around you. This is a beautiful, beautiful gift that is emerging for you, my Geminis, which I feel you guys already do, but then now it's a different levels. It's spiritual gifts now, so that is not the same. Let's look at the overall advice Spirit has for you, my Geminis. Alright, Ascension Angels, what advice do you have for the Geminis on their ascension path at this time? Thank you so much. Okay, one more. Okay. Alright, we'll take 3 messages. 1, 2, and 3. Waterfall of the divine love. You have inner guidance and oneness. Okay. I feel like, look at you receiving the messages, taking it all in, listening to your intuition. Look at it. It's coming through all your chakras. You can, soon as you sit down to meditate, here comes the messages. So meditation is very important for you right now. This is the one, I feel like you are being shown exactly how you're going to get the messages. One of the ways that is very powerful for you, my Geminis, is to sit there and meditate and watch it all come in. And you'll be able to convey to others and to yourself and whatever it is that Spirit is trying to tell you. Look at you once again doing this act and saying thank you, and allowing the spiritual energies to even come into you. Embracing it, standing there and seeing all of the vast energies of this universe just flowing into you, because you feel the divine love overflowing into your whole being and expanding you in ways that you feel the connections in all things. The whole universe that oneness, that love, that connection between all of us is right at the palm of your hands. And the more you meditate, the more your world, you have the world in your hands in a way, because you feel the threads and the connections with everything. And this is coming to you through information coming to you. You know everything. You can know everything if you want. You can never know everything, but what I'm saying is whatever you want to know, you would know, because you feel the oneness in all things. And it's because of your spiritual upgrades, okay, that is bringing in this information. Look at you. You are on the receiving end. You're receiving all of this power. The power to be the voice, the power to hear the spirits. And that is beautiful, my Geminis. Thank you all so much for coming to see how your spiritual growth is happening, and how it's, ascending within yourself. Okay, thank you so much, and I'll definitely see you all soon. Bye.